Hey everybody, welcome back. In this video I'm going to be doing a node in the Rocket campaign on hard, specifically 1-7. As you can see here, the last time I did 1-7 I was a 1-star. The best I've gotten is a 2. And then I went through 1-8 and then beat 1-9 as well. So anyway, I want to go through this with you guys. Some people are having difficulty with this node. I want to see if I can go ahead and run it in the same. I've since 2-starring it, I've also obviously lost it, so there is some RNG in this. But I wanted to do a video for better or worse and just share it with you guys. So let's just get right to it. This is the lineup I actually use on this. I'm trying to get some slows with Quake, some summons with Yondu, and obviously some debuffs, or clearing of buffs, I should say. And then my crossbones is more of my, I use him for the detonation, and some sustain with Night Nurse. I've got some others I could maybe bring in, a Kingpin or a Hanson Tree. I just don't feel like they're strong enough. So anyway, let's get right to it with this. This is the team I used before to beat this. So it's about a 91k team. I built most of these guys just through, energy efficiency and I'm going to skip this. Just, making sure that I always get through energy every day. So what I've been doing in this is I've actually been focusing this Ravager first. And I don't even taunt the first time with Cap. Again, there's no real rhyme or reason for why I'm doing some of this stuff other than just trying to get through it quick and get some down. So you can see he went down. Now immediately, and this is what happens every time I've done this, is that the Infector comes up. Now I'm actually trying to get either the Supreme now or the Assaulter down next. So I'm going to go ahead and taunt with Cap. Here, I like to get these summons as much as I can. So it's every single time I try to summon, I do it. So I want to make sure, I want to get Rocket back up, and I will immediately detonate because I know that I'll have another opportunity here to do it again, in hopefully 6 turns. So now this is the part where typically I get a little screwed. So let's see if I can sustain here. So now Cap is about dead. Now this has happened a few times to me where he won't make it through this. Let's see if we can get Rocket to. I think I must have had 2 death proofs on him, that Assaulter, which is a little frustrating, but I'm actually going to go like that. Alright, so now I'm going to go at that Supreme as soon as I can get off this taunt. I really need my Night Nurse to get her first aid going here. Or urgent care really is what I need. I can't taunt. There's no way a Cap will go down. I really want to try to so much for 3-star. Normally I'm not used to having the security have this taunt last this long, but this is the part that sucks. I was literally a turn away, so it's like, I feel like using this urgent care would be a waste, but I have to keep Cap alive. So kind of is what it is. Again, I need to get the summons out. At this point, I'm still not taunting with Cap. I need the security's taunt to get down. It's really frustrating. I feel like it's gone on here for about 3 turns. It's probably obviously not been that long. I'd have to rewatch the video, but I definitely feel like each one of these guys have had their crack at it, which is getting a little bit silly here. Alright, so that's off. I don't care at this point. So now I'm going ahead and I'm going to taunt with Cap. He's a little bit more full now. Let's see, does anybody? No. So I'm going now Scientist Supreme. Thinking of Doctor Strange there, I guess. Now, see, now I got a ton of debuffs. So this is where a lot of times I'll just wipe. I don't want to use this Rocket alt yet. I feel like it would be a waste. Now, see, it took him. Now, see, Captain's gone. He's toast. So at this point, I actually want to try to take out these boomers, if possible, but the Bruiser's got a taunt. I cleared the taunt, so I want to see. He's not got a heal block, right? No. So let's try to get a Cap back up. And I want to take out these boomers over here. another heal up. I'm gonna lose, probably, yeah, this is, yeah, there's Rocket. This is over now. So, see that, I mean, I'm going to have to re-watch what just happened there because that felt really quick in just a couple hits. So that's the part of this where it just is really unfortunate if you don't get, you know, lucky with, you know, some of these things where it's, I mean, clearly this isn't even close to passing, let alone 2 or even 3 starring it. So some of these moves and RNGs are really kind of uber critical to try to, you know, either get lucky on, or if you make one small mistake, you're just toast. So I'm going to go ahead and do it again. You know, again, if you don't want to watch the next step, but I'm going to do the same kind of attempt. You know, and you want to see videos like this or others, please click the subscribe button below as well as the like button. If you want to stick around and watch another, then obviously feel free. So, all right, here we go on the next one. Again, I'm going in with the same team that I just had. See this? All right. Again, I'm going for this Ravager. Stitcher first. I'm actually not going to use the Rocket special. Not his ult, but his special. Now at this point, you know, he's obviously got some defense down, so I'm not going to taunt yet. Alright, so at this point, I'm going to switch it up here. No, I'm going to go ahead and detonate. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go with this Scientist Supreme, just to switch it up. I gotta get Rocket. Okay, he's not going to make it. Alright, let's see how many, so that taunt started. Let's see if I cleared actually. Rocket's gonna be toast. Alright, so I want to still keep going at my Scientist Supreme here. Now I will taunt with Cap because I'm really trying to get well, Rocket died from a bleed. Yeah, I kind of thought that might happen. It sucks. I don't see any way of me passing this without Rocket, so I'm gonna keep going on it. But again, you know, it's like great. All my heals are now available, which it's pointless to use at that point. So I'm not gonna waste them. Go back at the Scientist Supreme. It's too bad too because you can see how low these guys are, and I'm probably gonna get the Infector here as soon as I take down. So the Infector's up. Now this is where I'm going to make sure to take out these two. Let's get Cap. There's another summons here. Oh, I gotta like that. Hopefully I don't get a... Actually gonna take... I didn't see the death proof there. Alright, so he's going down there. Alright, and do I want to taunt with Cap? I do. So at this point, it would be really nice to have Rocket because he helps just burn this Infector down. But let's see, do I need to? And I'm actually switching off the Infector and going straight to the Boomers. And I'm going to have to do this to try to keep the group alive because if I lose Quake at this point, I'm probably Denzo. Let's get another detonate out there. At this point, I'm just letting everything go because I've got all 7 out there. I do not want to do anything but that. Alright, almost got a move down. I'll use Quake here more than likely. I would taunt, but I can't. I need. I'm just gonna risk it. I hate to say it, but. Hopefully I can get a heal off. There we go. Another heal. Alright. Secure the so see if we can clear that. Nope, of course not. Let's get a taunt by Cap. Come on, clear it. There we go. Need to get this boomer down. Yeah, I'm gonna lose Cap here, and then I'm gonna lose Quake, and then I'm gonna be donezo. That's my prediction. So I'm actually going after the researcher at this point. Yeah, so I lost Cap. Let's try to keep Quake if possible. And my key here is I need to keep Quake alive. Obviously, I think it goes without saying, but I need to continue my summons. I just need to I need to get as many of these guys out there as possible. And keep going with the researcher here. I really need to make sure Quake. I mean, that's to me, it's a taunt. This is the part that sucks, multiple taunts, but. Alright, let's see. Do I dare taunt here? No, because I got one more turn. You know, sorry, I love you, Quake, but that detonate, I really need to. Alright, so now let's go. Hopefully, take out this researcher shortly. Alright, should take out the researcher. Alright, let's get this. Actually, I don't want to waste. There's just too much defense on there. I'm going to actually go at this point at the Infector. So, normally when I go, and again, summons immediately every time, I just have to. Be great to get that. Yeah, that was perfect. I'm very tempted to taunt here to keep Quake alive, but I'm not gonna. Alright, so let's go ahead and just do, actually, no, let's do it for everybody. So the hard part to me here is actually getting this Infector down, because that 15% heal. So it would have been awesome to have Quake here, but I felt like it was, I couldn't risk losing. Do I need this yet? No. So I'm going to save the first aid. See, like, look at that. That was, I mean, it's just nuts. So I sit here, and for the rest of this time, hopefully I can sustain. Hopefully I can keep, and again, summons, just non-stop summons. I'm getting tons. All right, do I need anybody here? No. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I think. Alright, so that's huge. So at this point, this should 100% be a victory. So you can just see, like, the last one versus this one. You know, I'd made, I think, one slight move change early. I believe it was I came off the Ravager a little bit, Ravager Stitcher, as opposed to killing him, which brought down the Infector. So I got him down a little bit further. And then I went to the Scientist Supreme to get them down, and then I had most of them were a lot lower, and then by the time the Infector came down, it didn't take much for me to take the rest of them out. I thought I was going to definitely lose that, given that I lost Rocket pretty early, but you know, just kind of goes to show you how to you can kind of, you know, alter some things slightly and still pull it off. And again, it's only 1 star, but 50 shards, chance to gear, whopping 720 gold. Anyway, you get the point. So if you like this video and you want to see more like it, please click the subscribe button below and like, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks.